UMKC is one of those places you can't really describe to them, but you have to bring them to UMKC.
At my UMKC, I feel that I just become a whole.
My UMKC has allowed me to get involved in many things throughout the community.
UMKC was my first choice.
My UMKC is all about growing.
My UMKC
is a blast, and you can have lots of fun at college.
My UMKC means business.
My UMKC
is my home away from home.
The academics are very, very rich here at UMKC. You have a great faculty behind you. The smaller class sizes at UMKC, I feel, have helped me a lot better with my studies. I get to have a closer relationship with the teacher in the classroom setting. You can see him at the library, maybe at the gym working out, and she's like, hey, how's it going over there?
You have a small college feel. The faculty want to be here and engage students and interact with students, and sometimes I think it really sort of makes them very nervous. But we like to look at them one-on-one and actually get to know them and give them the opportunities that we think they should have at UMKC.
I came into college as a very hyperactive student. I wanted to party a lot. I wanted to engage in all of the social activities. But now I'm more about business.
I'm in the nursing program here at UMKC, and I think they do a phenomenal job of balancing a large amount of students and still getting one-on-one connection with your teacher. I think that the Hospital Hill was designed great as far as classrooms are concerned because they're designed for big classes, but they also are personalized so that there's nice TV screens. So it's really nice to where it doesn't feel like you're in an auditorium and you're not being recognized by the teachers.
When I came to UMKC, I was kind of like in this shell. I didn't like to step outside of it, but as I got involved, the more I started to blossom. And so I started to be able to develop in who I am and step outside of the box.
My first tour of UMKC, a long time ago. Being involved on campus is probably my favorite thing to do because it just gets you to know so many people. I'm never bored. There's always something for me to do. I love that. I love staying busy. There's over 345 student organizations made up by the student life. If you don't find one that you want, you can automatically make yours own up, which leaves room for so many opportunities.
At my UMKC, there are plenty of places on campus that you can go to hang out, like a lot of the cafes on campus. I mean, you always see people studying over there. So that's really good because you can get off campus and still find places to study. You don't have to stay on campus if you need that little break.
I think the number one factor that I would talk to someone about going to UMKC would be the fact that we're in a big city. You go to school, yet there's always something to do. There's going to a sporting event, going to a concert or an art museum, playing at the park with your friends. The city's full of things to do for every single lifestyle.
UMKC has so many opportunities, and that's what I really love about the school. They're offering you that higher education to achieve those goals that you've always wanted to achieve, those accomplishments that you've always wanted to reach, whether you wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, anything. You can come here and finally enroll in those classes and to get those degrees that are going to ultimately make you happy in life.
There's so many different success stories. I don't even know how to keep track.
I believe students want to be in a place where they feel that they will get the attention they need to get the education they need to pursue the career objectives that they have. Getting an education and achieving your life's ambitions is not just about what you do for yourself, but it's about the legacy you leave.
Unfortunately, my dad passed away when we were really both young, and we were very close with my mom. My mom passed away while I was finishing up college and Ben was still in high school. And so I knew right away that, it was just us. I had such a great experience at UMKC. I really wanted to give the same kind of opportunities that I had to Benjamin.
I saw all the opportunity that was afforded to Nathaniel because he worked really hard and did well. And I thought, I can do the same thing. And then lo and behold, the same opportunities approached me as well.
And I think that's the thing. You think of a university, you think of a large institution, but at the end of the day, what I really loved about UMKC is about relationships.
We have a lot more life on campus. I mean, I just think of the students that are coming in and all this kind of vibrancy that they're bringing to the campus life. If you look at the residencies, the halls that have gone up, that is just so neat. And they have different wings sometimes when they're talking about, bringing students together in different organizations. it's an exciting time to come to UMKC.
More people are living on campus with the addition of the new dorms and the new apartments, and therefore more people are getting involved in on-campus activities.
Students who are the most successful are students who typically live on campus. They take a full load, they have a job, and they participate in extracurricular activities.
We have the soccer stadium. We'll be known for soccer, and that'd be wonderful because it brings other students here, and it gives also students an opportunity to do athletics and also do education.
UMKC offers like a wide variety of students. You see kids that are from India, Africa. I've even met a few kids that are from the Caribbean. There's just a plethora of students out there that you can learn from, learn their culture, take in like their customs.
Being engaged in this community is a very important thing.
Doing community service around here is definitely like an awesome thing, because after you get done with it, when they come up to you and they say thank you, it's the most amazing feeling you could ever feel.
I was actually the vice president of community service in my fraternity, so I spent a lot of time out and about in the community trying to volunteer and give back. So I definitely had a lot of volunteer opportunities and experience.
It's such like just an eye-opening experience.
Another thing that I think about is undergraduate research. We have a search program where students can actually get grants. And I think that that's something that's really neat, and work with someone. But you could do it at many different levels. You could do it volunteering, you can work for money, you can do it for credit, and I think that that's just really, really cool. It gives them an opportunity to work throughout the semester. And I get some students that are working in my lab because we're doing stuff on dental composites and bone stabilizers, and I'm very lucky to have collaborators at the School of Dentistry, and they're outstanding, internationally known. And so it gives the students an opportunity to work on something and understand sort of something from a lab bench and take it out to practical experiences. We have it all here. And the question is actually having a student convince them to take advantage of it.
So I would encourage parents, if you're concerned about your student being successful, about them having a great college experience, something that they will remember for the rest of their lives, send them to UMKC.
My UMKC is
Opportunity.
My UMKC is
Academically driven.
My UMKC
Is a place that I can always go to just have fun.
My UMKC
Is a means to an end.
My UMKC is
Exactly whatever you want to be.
My UMKC
Is really the student.
My
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 my UMKC
is your UMKC.
my UMKC
is your UMKC.
My UMKC
Is your UMKC.
My UMKC is your UMKC.
My UMKC
is your UMKC.
I am UMKC, and UMKC is me.